Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we dig into the nitty-gritty of public companies. But today we're looking at something that might sound a bit dry, but trust me, it holds some juicy details about breaking new ground. So we've got MoonLake Immunotherapeutics, and they've just filed a Form 8K. Now, an 8K is basically the company's way of telling the world about big important stuff that happens between their regular financial reports. Think of it as a heads up for investors about significant events. Today, we're going to unwrap what this means for the company and what is on the horizon. First off, let's get the basics straight about who we're talking about. MoonLake Immunotherapeutics, as their name suggests, is a company focused on developing new treatments. They're incorporated in the Cayman Islands, which is pretty common for companies that want to operate globally. Their main class of shares, the Class A ordinary shares, trade on the Nasdaq capital market under the ticker symbol MLTX. This tells us they are a publicly traded company, meaning their stock is available for anyone to buy and sell. Now, let's get to the heart of this filing. On the 8th of January 2026, MoonLake Immunotherapeutics put out a press release. This isn't just any old update, this is about a really important step in their drug development process, getting feedback from the US Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA. They had what is called a Type B meeting with the FDA. You can think of this as a significant checkpoint. They went to the FDA to discuss their strategy for developing a drug called sonelokimab, or SLK, for a condition called hidradenitis suppurativa. This is a pretty serious skin condition. And having positive feedback from the FDA on their clinical evidence strategy is a really big deal. It suggests they are on the right track and that their plans for testing the drug in people are looking good to the regulators. This kind of news can be a strong signal to investors that the company is moving closer to potentially getting their drug approved and to market. And it is not just about announcing the FDA feedback. MoonLake is also going to hold an Investor Day on the 23rd of February 2026. This is where they'll dive deeper into what came out of that FDA meeting and share new clinical data for SLK across different conditions it might treat. Investor Days are important because they give the company a platform to showcase their progress, explain their vision, and answer questions from investors and analysts. It's a chance for them to build confidence and excitement about the future. The press release itself is filed as an exhibit with this report. Think of exhibits as the supporting documents for the main filing. So the actual press release from the 8th of January is attached for everyone to read. This report is signed off by Matthias Bodenstedt, who is the Chief Financial Officer. This just confirms that the company is officially acknowledging this information and submitting it as required. Now, what does all this mean for MoonLake Immunotherapeutics? Well, the positive FDA feedback is a crucial step in the long and often challenging journey of drug development. It significantly de-risks the path forward for sonelokimab, especially in treating hidradenitis suppurativa. This news could potentially lead to more investor interest and a stronger valuation for the company as they progress towards later stage clinical trials and potential market approval. The upcoming Investor Day will be a key opportunity for them to elaborate on these developments and present the data that underpins their confidence. For our analysis, we don't have detailed financial tables in this particular 8K, as it is focused on a specific event, the FDA meeting update. However, the implications of this event are significant. Positive FDA feedback from a Type B meeting often translates into increased investor confidence, which can lead to a higher stock price and make it easier for the company to raise capital for further research and development. The risk associated with the drug's development pathway is reduced, which is a major positive. The opportunity here is clear. Successful development and approval of SLK could mean a significant new treatment option for patients and substantial revenue for MoonLake. The challenge, as always in biotech, is the inherent uncertainty of clinical trials. Even with positive FDA feedback, later stage trials can still encounter unexpected issues. However, the company seems to be navigating these early regulatory steps effectively. In conclusion, MoonLake Immunotherapeutics has signaled a very positive development regarding their drug SLK and its FDA regulatory path. This is a strong indicator of progress and a potential catalyst for future growth. Keep an eye on that Investor Day in February for more in-depth information. Alright, that is our breakdown of MoonLake Immunotherapeutics' latest filing. What is your take on the importance of FDA feedback in the biotech world, and what do you expect from their Investor Day? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, hit that like button. It really helps us out, and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.